So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing with you what I use for my YouTube gear as somebody who is trying to grow a channel from the ground up in 2023. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lauren Simpson. I help you maximize your time and talents as a growing small business owner, so make sure to subscribe for new videos every week. So the first thing I use to film my YouTube videos is just my phone. I'm using it right now, but I'll try to get a clip in here to show you what it looks like. But basically it is the purple iPhone 14 Pro Max. So it has 4K filming abilities, which is pretty much all you need nowadays. If you have good lighting and good sound, I feel like you don't need a huge fancy camera for just like normal YouTube videos. I think it's so great that we basically all have this technology to create high quality videos in our pocket. The next thing is something you see right in front of me. It is the Blue Yeti X microphone. So this is actually a microphone I purchased years ago when I needed better sound quality for a course I was creating, but I also have been making YouTube videos for quite some time on different channels, and in addition to that, I also was doing a podcast with my husband for a while, so we definitely have gotten good use out of this microphone. It definitely helps with the sound quality, especially if you caught one of my first videos, I messed up and didn't have the microphone plugged in correctly. We're going to be talking about the reality of working other part-time jobs while growing your business. And so you can actually hear what it sounds like in this room and the echoiness and the just kind of tinny sound, which is not fun and pleasant to listen to. So I definitely prefer using this microphone so that the audio is enjoyable. In addition to that, I just have this pop filter on top of the microphone. So it's this like black foam that you see on top of the microphone head, and that basically helps with those like pa, like P sounds and S sounds that can be a bit harsh if you don't have a barrier. Pop filters come in all different kinds of ways. They have these that they wear. They also have the kinds that go in front of the microphone. So it's kind of your personal preference and your budget. This one was not expensive at all. Keep in mind, everything that I'm mentioning in this video will be linked in the description box below. It's also linked in the description of all my videos. So if you're ever curious what I'm using or you want to use something the same way, feel free to look there. The next things that are important are tripods. Tripods are what you put your phone or camera on so that they are resting steadily and even, and you don't have to worry about holding them in your hand. So right now I am filming on a full-size tripod, so I can put it up and down. I can put my phone sideways or vertical if I prefer for things like TikToks or Reels or Shorts. Then I also have this portable flexible tripod. So I actually really like this for when I have to do tabletop videos, so I don't need to pull out the full tripod. I also like doing this a lot for like Reels, Shorts, TikToks. I just find it's easier. I can also use it in my hand if I'm trying to do some transitions or move it around. And then it's really cool that it has the flexible legs. I've actually used this before in my business when I needed to film how a lash lift and tint was being done, and so I would wrap it around the light I was using, and so it was able to kind of like be up where it needed to be hands-free. So something like this really comes in handy, and honestly, if you're not looking to get a full-size tripod, you can probably get a lot of use out of this one alone. Now, to make the sound work right coming out of the microphone and going into the phone, I actually have an adapter that plugs into my phone where I charge it, and then it comes around, the cord comes around to the bottom of the microphone. So the one that I have, I believe, is the Lightning Digital AV adapter, but this one works well. It also works really well for if I have to plug in my computer along with it. So if you have to do different screen recording or you have to charge your phone while it's being used, that comes in handy. Now, the next thing that is super important to high quality videos, in addition to the video quality and the sound quality, is the lighting quality. Now, I will admit, 95% of the time I'm using exclusively natural lighting, which is what I'm using right now. So I do have 3 different windows in this office space of mine, so I'm really lucky that I have kind of this surrounding light coming through, and I also try to film at optimal times of day. So that's kind of your freebie when it comes to lighting, and natural lighting is always going to win. But maybe I do need some extra artificial lighting because it's a gloomy day, or the lighting is just not evenly coming in, or things like that. I do like to use umbrella lights. So I've had these umbrella lights for, wow, probably over 10 years. I've had these umbrella lights since I lived with my parents. So it's been quite some time. And I've had to replace a few light bulbs, but outside of that, they have been reliable. And they are a more affordable way to get some artificial lighting without breaking the bank, because some of the lighting that you can look at can easily get into the hundreds and thousands. The umbrella lights, last I checked, I think this whole kit for like 2 umbrella lights and then a standalone small light is under $100. These create just a nice soft light look on your face, and you can put them in different parts so that it's evenly lit, and I really love them. In addition to that, I have actually used the makeup light as a lighting source as well in the past. I have yet to use it on this channel, but it does look really nice when it's paired with the umbrella lights. So if I don't have the natural lighting, I'll put umbrella lights on each side of the camera and each side of me, so they're kind of like pointed this way, and then I'll put the makeup light directly behind the phone camera so that I'm getting that direct light as well. It looks really great. Makeup light is a light that I actually have 3 of them at my studio because they are formulated for professional makeup application. They don't run too blue or too yellow, so it's a really good light. There's actually a lot of different types of the makeup light now. There's even like a vanity mirror and things like that. So if you're looking for a good light in general to apply your makeup in the morning, because we all know how much bathroom lighting stinks, then take a look at those. Next, I use my iPad Air 4. So this I purchased in, I think it was May of 2021. So that was the model then. It was kind of like the mid price point where it wasn't like the cheap iPad, but it's not the iPad Pro. And it works really well for me. I pair it with the Apple Pencil 2. And I just really like writing my notes of what I'm gonna go over in a video in here before I film. In a bunch of my videos, you'll see me either like looking at something, or you'll see the iPad off to the side, and that's because I'm referencing my notes so that I don't forget to tell you guys any important information. There's something just about handwriting too that I really like, but I also like that I'm not wasting a ton of like sticky notes or paper when I'm using my iPad, so it's a win-win. You can also film on an iPad if you really want to. I wouldn't suggest it over your phone though, because the camera typically is just not as good. Lastly, I have a 16-inch MacBook Pro. This is also from 2021. This is from the fall release. Before that, I had a MacBook Air that lasted me from 2014 to 2021, so you don't need the latest and greatest MacBook, but it does help to have if you're an Apple person, just because everything kind of goes with everything and makes it so simple. But the important part is that it houses iMovie. So iMovie comes completely free on your MacBook as well as your iPhone and your iPad, by the way. It's just a different editing experience on those. But iMovie is what I use currently to edit my videos. I know there are more advanced programs out there and some people swear by them, and that's great. But for me, iMovie kind of does what I need it to do. I'm not this person that over edits my videos. I like to make them entertaining. I like to make them informational. So I'll put captions, I'll put little like jump edits and things like that. But I don't need anything elaborate. So for me, iMovie is great because it's already there. It's one less thing I have to purchase, and it works well. Pro tip, if you're going to use the iMovie app on your phone to edit videos for TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, make sure that you flip the video sideways when you're editing an iMovie. So if you film vertically, you're going to flip the video sideways so that you're kind of like, well, you're sideways when you're editing. But that way, when you go and save it, it's going to save correctly vertically. It's a little weird, but it's kind of a roundabout way to use the free app on your phone that you probably already know and love to get that short or that reel or that TikTok out. That's everything that I use for my YouTube video filming process, from filming to editing and getting that video out to you guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you are looking to also grow your YouTube channel from the ground up this year, good luck, we got this. Make sure to check out my channel for more on how to maximize your time and talents as a small business owner. See you in the next one.